Okay, here I am at Ludlow Castle. Walk around some of the spots. Get to go up high there, which is always fun for you guys, I'm sure. I always love how my breath feels after that. Very bright and sunny afternoon. It's kind of the main entryway here. They've updated it a few times where it is. I guess they have weddings here as well. So I'll be pausing this throughout and then jump to another section, maybe to make this just one video this time. Okay, in the shadow of a tree now, we're looking at the entryway to the castle. Over here is St. Peter's Chapel, and next to that is Mortimer's Tower. I think we can go up there. Haven't been yet. So let's head over to Mortimer's Tower. Check that section out. Okay, over at Mortimer's Tower, if I listen correctly to my audio tour, this is where one of the entrances used to be. It's all sealed up now, but that's where the portcullis would go down and it'd slide up into that hole there. And then there's a murder hole. Now, of course, steps going up, you know I like those. All right, up on that first floor, here's those wonderful holes we just saw. Of course, all those sections there where there would have been a floor. What I understand is there are a lot of restrooms in this place, which is nice. I'm sure people didn't mind that, except for the dude that cleans all the restrooms out. All right, up again. All right, up again. That is not a well, that's an ice house. They put ice in that. There's a chamber under there, which is kind of cool. And there was never water in there. That just had brambles and all this kind of stuff to hurt you. There's the water river right by. All right, let's go into the keep. Okay, just came out of there. When I looked in the ice house, I could see light, so I wanted to come down and see. I'm sure just a room isn't that exciting, but still. Just when I thought, a room. Wow. Exciting times. Entryway used to be there in the keep, and then they added to it, so they blocked that up and added this. Lots of additions over time. This is the judge's lodging. A lot of people stay here quite often, so they kept building it for people to stay. Of course, you can tell all the floors based on those fireplaces. We'll end up going up there maybe on the way out. How about that? Should come through here. Must have been the stairwell. And they built this after the Crusades. It's the Chapel of St. Mary Magdalene. We'll check some more of that out. Great Hall was over there, and living chambers over there. But they've added to this over the years quite a bit, so it's kind of tough to say over time things changed a bit. What is neat is there's a well over there, and you can see against the wall it's where the brewery was. So you can see some of the metal roof that was into the wall. It's kind of cool. And then this is the old entryway you saw blocked up outside. Now this would have been covered at some point. This section here is apparently a big oven, and they'd bake bread. So that's about the keep we'll go into here at the end. Maybe you can hear the water outside. Here's the well. They said at one point this area was all covered and the kitchen was over here. So you could walk from the well area here. This would be all covered over to the section of this new part here. Inner Bailey, I guess. If I'm getting my names right. So in this kitchen section, right here is where the fire would have been in the spit to cook all the meat. And then these indents in the wall, you could see where they would have put pots. Now this section used to be the living space for the main living space, but they ended up building the far section over there. So this ended up being guest quarters. And then the main hall would be on the other side. We'll go there in a second. And as normal, when we're walking in, we're normally in the basement area. But all these would have been rooms as well. So let's head over to the main hall. Okay, where we came from. The round chapel. There's not many of those left. Check that out in a minute. Judges area. And this is the Great Hall. What's kind of neat is they built the platform here so you can see, I guess from a height where it really was normally when we're going into these. And this you can do as well. You're starting in the cellar. But you can pretty easily imagine how this could look. Big roof on it, painted up. Nice view out the windows. Huge fireplace there. blocked this west tower open, so we can't get in there, but we were just down in there. I went in that. There was a little restroom down there, of course. So let's head over to the next spot. Alright, so this is next to the Great Hall. Actually, this is the Great Hall area. We come down in here. More official living areas, I guess. You see all the great windows. Oh, you gotta check this out. It's pretty nice. Not the wall. Look at that huge fireplace up there. See the face on a wall. So later what they did is they built all these areas here on the back of the castle, and more retainers and people would live here. Someone playing. It's a park down there, looks like. And we also made these real special. As you would go up these steps, and yet again, more bathrooms. Yay. A little dark. More chambers over there. Now up above here was also some more meeting areas. Nice window. Oh, sorry, this is where I know they did some meetings and important folks stayed, because look at all the fireplaces there. And all this is facing the chapel. All those windows as well. Now, I can't recall if I went up the steps, so I'm going to do it now. Okay, I just started going up the steps, and this always makes you feel good when you're going up the steps and see a hole. Now, these have held people for quite a while, so I guess I'm okay. Let's see. Alright, they stopped you from going any further. Wall. Steps. But I'm going to look into some of these other rooms here. This is the one with all the fireplaces. Nice view, I'm sure. So down we go. Let's go to the chapel. Now you may notice, I believe this is a left-handed staircase. So if you're fighting, well, no, this is correct. People have to come up. It's hard to swing their arms. I was in a left-handed one yesterday. At least I remembered. All right. Now you can't go up on the walls at this point. I guess you go walk all around them. Just came on down the steps. Now apparently right here there's a platform built over the wall so that the lord of the manor wouldn't have to walk in the mud to come over to the chapel. I'll show you in a second. So somehow we come in one of these windows, I guess, and there was a second floor gallery. It's all right. So everyone's sitting along the benches. I'm guessing this is where stained glass or something would be there. No, it's okay. I'm videoing, so you're fine. It's all good. There's the great hall and the living areas. The older section. That's where the kitchen was. Judges' quarters. Happy couple. Now we're going to go into the keep. And I am rushing through it, so I apologize for my heavy breathing. All right. Time to see some chambers and head on up. All right, up a little bit. This would be the main hall of the keep at the time. So for that old entrance, that's where the murder holes would have been. There's the new entrance. So there's the well, brewery. I guess this would have led and connected, I guess, the bread area. So let's keep going up. All right, coming up. Ludlow Castle. Top of the keep. Little higher. Now, I've done all this once before to check it out, then make the video, so yay! Entryway. Real pretty view. You can see the city. There's a little town market there. See the church. All right, that's where we're walking, so I guess there are more potential living spaces there. Near the water. Very pretty up here. Actually drove around the back of the castle so I could take some pictures coming down. Up on that hill right there. That's cool. Very pretty. All right, closing out here 20 minutes. Thanks for hanging around with me. Appreciate it very much. A lot of walking, Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you around next time. Cheers.